Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of August 2019. Happy birthday, Leos! This is your month. Obviously, there's some of you that are not, don't have birthdays quite in this month, but the majority of Leo is in August. And so today, the reading that we're going to be doing is going to give you your general theme for the month. And then I will be drawing some additional cards from my regular deck, as I normally do. We've got a different deck that I'm going to be using for kind of a main spread, and that is the butterfly deck. So this is all about life changes. I just was feeling really guided to use this deck because there are a lot of people going through life changes right now, right? So we're going to be using the butterfly deck for those life changes, and then you're going to get an animal guide for the month, and that guide will be an animal that will assist you throughout the month. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I will just say before I get started, there is going to be a video at the end of this, so the actual reading itself is, is not going to be the full length of the video that's been uploaded here, because I've got about a 20-minute video at the end that's going to share more about my Maui retreat for those that are interested. So I'm doing the reading first, and if you're interested and want to learn more about my retreat on Maui, that video will immediately follow this one. All right, so your theme for this month is the 9 of Water. I'm hoping I'm getting this closer to the camera. I did try to adjust things a little bit. Someone had mentioned that they have trouble seeing the cards. And for me, it's just like trying to get me and the cards and everything all in the video is a little bit hard. So we do have the 9 of Water coming in for you, though. This is your theme for the month. So water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this particular card is a great one because it is about your wishes coming true. So concerns fading away, things that you've been worried about just falling to the wayside, and that you do get to experience the life that you have dreamed about, right? So it's opening up to this, and you are going to have more of a time of enjoying your life in the month of August. So this is going to be the general theme for the month, which I love. It's amazing, right? What a great way to start out the month. And of course, 9, in Feng Shui, we always look at 9s as, and in numerology as well, about success, about completion. It's the last number before they repeat. It's about reaching new heights. So there's lots of good energy around that 9 as well. All right, let's see what else we have here for you. Okay, so there is quite a bit of water this month, and what happens when we have a lot of water like this is you may find yourself a little bit more emotional, and sometimes that's in a good way. Like you can have happy tears also, right, where you're just feeling so blessed and so grateful. So that may be part of what's happening for you this month. So we have the 9 of Water. Now we have the 8 of Water, the 8 and the 5. So the 8 of Water is an interesting card because 8 is, sort of that transition, crossing state lines sometimes that can mean, but it's essentially energetically about the need to move on, or that desire to move on, that desire to shift, right? And so you're looking for something more meaningful. You're looking for maybe the next thing. So maybe you have completed something and you're looking for the next thing. What is the next thing that's going to be coming up for you? So using your imagination is really great with this. Also, the energy around this is spiritual change as well. So it's not just in the physical, it's also in the spiritual and maybe mental, emotional also. Then we have the 5 of Water coming in for you. So the 5 of Water is kind of like spilt milk card, right? Like things didn't turn out the way that you wanted. And the thing to remember about when this happens is that it's actually turning out in your highest and best interest, right? So whatever's happening, even if it's not like maybe you were super attached to a specific outcome and it's not turning out like that, but what's coming for you is going to be even better than what you thought you wanted. So kind of that energy. So let go of that, like whatever attachment you had to something happening a specific way, and open up to the possibility of what is there, what is the gift, and what you do have going on right now. Find the gift. And then we have the 9 of fire. So another 9 cards. So that's interesting too. Double 9s is also about big change too, big transformation. So 9 of fire. Fire cards are all about passion, about action. This particular card is like, stick to your guns, keep going. Like, don't give up now. You're so close to, so close to the summit, right? So many people give up just before they get to the very top, or just before they get to that point of success, right? So don't give up now. And really be in that space of reflecting on your, the things that you have done well, the things that are going well. So again, reflecting on the gratitude, that type of thing. And the other thing that I'm seeing with this is, about holding your torch for yourself, right? So standing up for your beliefs, your decisions, that type of thing. Okay, let's see what we've got for the Life Changes deck. I love these cards. Isn't the side, they're just so pretty with the gold. I just love that. It's so pretty. All right. So we've got adult children coming in. Adult children is usually something related to your children who are grown, right? Typically. Sometimes, I correlate children with your animals or your pets as well. So maybe you have a pet that's older, not a puppy anymore, right? And so the energy around this is some changes, some things that are going to be happening with those adult children. Or, if you don't have children or pets, this can also relate to other, maybe young adults in your life. So they're going to be like people that would be your children's ages, so not people your age, but people that would be your children's ages, that are going through some shifts and changes and are perhaps going to invite you or ask you for some assistance or guidance or help in some way, right? So be, sort of open to helping. And then this is a seeking and finding month. So seeking and finding, and this came up in one of the daily angel insight readings. So I started to do the daily angel insight again, and these are literally like super short, like usually less than 5-minute readings. And I do them on the daily. It's just a quick 1 card plus an affirmation, gives you some really great information. But this came up, the seeking and finding came up in that particular deck, in the Daily Angel Insight, I believe that was last week, came up. And, or maybe it was just a couple days ago. It's hard to keep track because I schedule those. So, but seeking and finding is, this is a great month to really explore. So you have this energy of wanting to move on, of wanting to have some more fulfillment in your life. So this is going to be a great month to explore that. Like, what are the things that you might be interested in? What is now lighting you up? What are the things to let go of, right? So all of that. And then this one I love for you guys, and this is the windfall card. So yay! Everybody knows what that means, right? Windfall, money, abundance coming to you. So this is also a sign for you to open to receive, right? So be in that space of opening to receive all sorts of abundance. So abundance doesn't have to just come from your job. It can come in the form of gifts, in the form of winning things, in the form of people doing favors for you, or treating you to things, or people giving you rides to places, or perhaps helping you with something, right? This form of abundance can come in all kinds of different ways. So really open to the different ways that abundance may come to you. And then your animal totem for this month, your animal guide is the raven. And this is all about magic. So Raven is magic, and this is letting you know that you have this magical touch, right? You have this power, this ability within you to create your life, to create the life of your dreams. So own that power. Really start taking charge of your life and really start creating the life that you want. Because it's not just going to be handed to you. You do have to listen to guidance. You do have to open to following the breadcrumbs and the path, right? And also taking action. So it's not just about sitting on your hands. You do also have to take action. So that's what I've got for you guys for this month of August. Have an amazing birthday month. And stay tuned for the next video that shares more about my Maui retreat and how you can spend a week with me and the angels in the magical place of Maui. Much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and today I'm super excited because I'm going to share a bit more detail about my upcoming retreat on Maui. So as you know, if you've been following me for a while, Maui is a magical place, and it really, the essence of Maui, it's hard to actually relay even. And I know the pictures are amazing, and the videos that you guys see that I post all the time on the, you know, on the social media, various social media channels are incredible. And it's so much more than that, like just energetically. So this retreat is called Vitally You, and it's really about becoming more who you vitally are, who you truly are. So we're going to tap into that, so many different things that we can do around that, but we're tapping into your higher wisdom. We're tapping into your connection with your environment. We're tapping into bringing more fun into your life, so many different things, right? And so this retreat is really meant to open you up to dreaming again, to expanding your possibilities and what you are able to create in your life. So the point is to help you create more of that fabulous, maybe fantasy vacation-like lifestyle that you truly desire. And I'm super excited about it. So we are going to be surrounded by angels while we are here. So one of the things that has come in very strongly is that the angels, with, you know, my facilitating, the angels will be clearing the space before we even arrive. So the place that we are staying is the Wailea Inn, which is absolutely amazing and gorgeous, and I'll show you some pictures as we move along here. And we are going to clear the space before we even arrive, and each bedroom will be anchored with an angel. And then each individual that is coming to the retreat is also going to be assigned an angel. So I kind of laugh at their wording around that, assigning, because everyone is going to be working through different things, right? When we're there, and different things will come up for you, because Maui has a way of bringing up things to the surface for you to take a look at them so that they can be cleared. So it's kind of like about really allowing you to be able to see your obstacles, see what's blocking you, see where the resistance is in your life to creating what you really desire. And these angels, a specific angel, will be with you throughout the week to help you with that. Which is absolutely incredible. Like if you did nothing else all week but just hung out at the villa, or hung out on Maui with your angel, your life would change. But we have a lot more in store for you than just that. So that piece of it is amazing. Angels, the archangels are around me all the time. People that see angels have said that to me many, many times. They're like, do you know there's a bunch of angels around you? And I'm like, yeah, I know that, even though I don't I don't see them, I just hear them. Sometimes I'll see a color, or I'll see something that makes me, that shows me that that is the angel that is there. But mainly I just hear them talking to me. So when I hear other people say to me, oh, you have angels around you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm happy that you can see them, right? But to really spend a week with the angels is absolutely incredible. So just to kind of give you some basics, and then I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that I've already gotten lined up for the retreat. So the basics of the retreat is November 9th through the 15th. We actually will check in at, we can check in starting at 4 on the 9th, and then checkout is by 11 a.m. on the 15th. So it is a 7-day, 6-night retreat. So there'll be 6 evenings that we'll be spending at the villa, at the Wailea Inn Villa. And I'll share with you the link below. It has all the retreat details. So if you want to go in and, like, you know, check out the rooms and all that kind of stuff, you can do that. But I want to share with you here some of the things that are included. So this is an all-inclusive retreat. That's one thing I felt was very, very important coming to Maui, is that you know you're taken care of. So from the minute you arrive, you will be picked up from the airport and brought to the retreat space. If you are staying somewhere else, some people are arriving early, and you know, other people may be staying longer. So we'll work out the details of that as well, but you will get a transportation to the retreat space and back to wherever you're going. If you're staying at another location, you will get that. So that is included. Our villa is just steps from really world-class beaches. Like, some of the best beaches on Maui are literally just right there. There's a park right there, lots of different areas to walk. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's activities. Literally the cove that we can see from kind of our, like, private beach. And I say private in quotes because no beaches on Maui are private, but this one not too many people know about. I didn't know about it until this. So that was kind of a cool discovery when I discovered this beach. So right near there is a cove where it's really the best place to learn how to stand up paddleboard and to surf. So you have lots of different activities that you can do with snorkeling. There's all kinds of different stuff that you can do also on your own. We have a private pool and a jacuzzi at the villa. So that will be just for our use. It's very private. It's a gated, the facility itself is gated, or it's in a little neighborhood actually, which I think is kind of cool. And yet it's a gated property. So all the beach towels, beach chairs, umbrellas, boogie boards, and other beach toys are all included. They have a couple toy closets that have everything in them. And the beach chairs are the great Tommy Bahama ones, where you can actually put it on your back as a backpack. It's really easy to carry. It's got like a little cooler section in the back of it, to a pocket, and other little pockets, place for your drink, all kinds of stuff. So those are awesome. We are going to have healthy, organic, locally sourced as much as we possibly can meals, which are going to include, you know, fresh fruits from Maui, because our fruits are amazing, right? And also potentially locally made kombucha and kefir. I know a company that does that locally, and they're awesome. So, and the chef is going to chatted with her, and she's super excited to create a menu that is based on the plant paradox. So those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's a way to eat that is takes out the gluten and also lectins, because lectins are actually the thing that a lot of people have an issue with, and they don't necessarily even know that. And so a week you're going to be able to you know, eat this way, and it's delicious. Like, the food is amazing. So super excited about that. We will also have the transportation, obviously, to and from our excursions. That is included as well. So let's get into kind of the fun activities to uplift you during the retreat. So we are going to be offering yoga 3 mornings while you're there. Local gal Jen is going to be teaching yoga, and she's amazing. Like, gosh, she just is so, so good and really great about giving different options for different people. She's also she's been on island for a lot of years, and so she has a lot of wisdom to impart around Hawaiian traditions, and she'll bring in some of that for you guys as well. And then 2 days during the week, we are going to offer a Nia dance session. There may actually be some additional sessions that are optional that you can participate in as well. So Beth Giles is going to be teaching those. She's from the Twin Cities, and I'm not going to remember offhand all of the certifications that she has, but amazing. And we're going to be doing that on the beach, on the grassy lawn. There's just doing these things outside, and same thing with yoga, doing these things outside is just incredible. It just brings things to a whole new level. So there will be some movement there that you can participate in. We are going to do a snorkeling boat cruise. So that is one of my favorite things to do. And typically they always, I know some people are a little bit nervous, maybe aren't as good as swimmers. Typically they always have life jackets or like noodles. That's what I do, just because it is, you know, and I even like, I'm comfortable swimming and stuff like that, but I like to snorkel with a noodle, then I don't have to think about it, right? And it's just, yeah, you can just float around, and typically they'll take us to the turtle cleaning station. So this is a really cool place where turtles go to get the algae eaten off of them. So they actually go into the little station, and the fish come and eat all the algae off of them, and then the next turtle comes in, and it's really super cool to watch, super cool to see, and just tons of turtles. And then of course lots of other sea life, lots of other fish, beautiful, amazing fish that we get to see. So that will be a fun excursion that we'll be doing. We'll also be doing a partial road to Hana. So road to Hana is one of my favorite things to do on the island. I feel like it's a super spiritual journey. Every time I go, there's just this spiritual aspect to it. There's a lot of really spiritual places along there. We are actually going to have two Hawaiian guides. I believe there will be 2. It kind of depends on numbers, but the numbers that I'm calculating that we'll have, we will most likely have 2 guides that will be with us. And we are going to go to a couple of my favorite waterfalls, as well as a few other very spiritual places along the road to Hana. We won't be going all the way to Hana, because that is, you know, that's a long, it's a long trek to go all the way. So we're not going to go all the way, but we're going to do kind of a partial road to Hana, get you guys seeing these amazing, incredible waterfalls that Maui is known for, and then also learning about the Hawaiian culture and the history and what, you know, what these places mean to the Hawaiians. So that I think is really going to be amazing. We are also going to be doing a lei making session and hula lesson. So, and we'll actually be dancing hula at sunset. I worked that out. So awesome. So I'm really excited about that. That will be an optional thing. People can do it or not do it. You know, obviously if there's something you're not comfortable with doing or don't want to do, you don't have to, right? But my encouragement is that you experience as much as you possibly can while you're there. And particularly, you know, being in that place of soaking up the wisdom and the knowledge that's available about living aloha, and what does that really mean. So that is the lei making and hula lesson. We're also going to have a full moon mythology bonfire ceremony with that. So they're going to be sharing with us the legend of Maui, the demigod, and more about the history of the Hawaiian Islands, all of that kind of stuff. And then we are going to do an awa ceremony. So awa, I know it as kava from Fiji. So when I was in Fiji, we had kava a number of different times when we were in Fiji. And it's a very sacred ceremony that they do, and the way that they make it is very sacred. So we're going to do an awa ceremony, which is the Hawaiian version of the kava, and that will be with the bonfire, and that coincides with the full moon. So we are going to be doing a full moon release, and this bonfire will happen that same day. So then we are also going to be doing a crystal bowl healing. and a sacred cacao ceremony. So that's going to be amazing. A friend of mine gets this really sacred cacao from Costa Rica, and she makes it. If you've ever been to a cacao ceremony, some of you know it usually tastes like crap. Like, it usually doesn't taste very good, but she makes it taste good, and it's a drink, so it's not like, yeah. So it's amazing, and it also has just super healing properties as well. So those are some of the activities that we're going to be doing during the week. Each day, each of the 5 main days, I'm actually going to be focusing on an element. So there's 5 different feng shui elements that we'll be focusing on. So we are going to be focusing on the 5 elements while we are there. So this is something really unique to this retreat that you will not have experienced at any other retreat, I can guarantee. Unless you've been on a feng shui retreat where they have done that. But the 5 elements are fire, water, earth, metal, and wood. And each of the 5 main days, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to be focusing on one of those elements each day. And what that means is that I will be sharing information about that element, obviously, but also the food will relate to that element. The activities that we're doing will relate to that element. If there's yoga that day, yoga will relate to that element in some way, or Nia dance will relate to that element in some way. And I'm super excited, especially about the food aspect of things, about bringing in that element for that particular day. So super excited about that aspect of it. As far as, you know, what is it that you're going to be able to take away from the retreat? We have many transformational experiences that we're going to be offering as well, and these are going to assist you in becoming more vitally you. We are going to be talking, I'm going to be giving you information about daily rituals that you can do. And these are things that you can do when you're at the retreat, and then also be able to take them home with you as well. We are going to be, as I mentioned, focusing on the 5 elements and how to utilize those in your home, in your office, with your life, with your emotions, all of those different things. So we're going to bring in the aspect of elements to that, so you get a lot more information about, like, how can you actually work with the elements to raise your vibration and to become more vitally you. We are going to be doing a 90-day creation process. So this is a signature process that I've developed from a couple different, I pulled it from a couple different things, and it just works really well to help you focus for a 90-day period. So I feel like the year planning is especially in this now dynamic of the 5D where things are changing so fast, it's really hard to plan a whole year out. I like the 90 days, it's an easier chunk, and you do seem to make more progress when we do that. So we have the 90-day creation. We're also going to do 50 fun things for business and for life. So you're going to be able to creating these lists of 50 fun things that you can do in your life, and also 50 fun things for your business, to help bring more of that lighter, playful energy into those aspects. So that's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about that. We're also going to be kind of digging into the emotions. As I mentioned, MAUI has a way of bringing things up. So we are going to, I'm going to share with you tools of how you can work with emotions, and how does resistance show up in your life, like to recognize when it's resistance that's blocking you, and to actually help you see what might be blocking you from doing what you need to be doing, or moving forward on a project that maybe you're super excited about, but it just doesn't seem to be flowing. So we're going to be working with that aspect of things. You'll learn some new tools around that. I will also be sharing feng shui for your office, and the participants in the retreat, you guys, will be able to bring, or actually send, hopefully, to me ahead of time, pictures of your office, as well as just a drawn floor plan, and then I'll use that to help teach and to show people, everyone, you know, what are some of the things that we can do to shift the energy in our office to make it more supportive for us. So That's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about all of this. So excited. And then, of course, the angels want to come in, and we are going to be doing a full session with the angels about deepening your connection with your spiritual team of angels and guides, and also get you in a place where maybe you're a little bit more open to hearing what they have to say, and get you communicating more with your spiritual team and your angels and guides. So that's going to be an amazing session. And I may actually do some, I may just do some like a gallery style readings in that session as well. We'll see. We'll see what they have in store. We never know. So it's amazing. And then I also have a swag bag that I'm going to be giving each participant that is going to have just some things that'll really help you on your journey when you get home. These are things that will assist you, and I'm not gonna give you any hints because I want it to be a surprise. And so yeah, super excited about that. So you're going to be surrounded by angels all week long. You're going to be in a beautiful setting. Maui is amazing. The energy of Maui will change you. In 1 week, you will experience more personal and spiritual growth than you may have experienced in years. It is that powerful, just the energy of it. And I'm getting chills as I'm sharing that. So if you are in a space where you are ready to get yourself set up for 2020, because it's coming very, very soon, and this retreat is in November. If you're ready to get set up for 2020 and to really become more vitally you, check out the links below for additional information and registration. So, and of course, spaces are limited. I only have so much space in the villa, and so if you're interested in this, if you're feeling the call, and that's the one thing I would say is check in with yourself and make sure that you're getting a yes, right? Getting a full body yes around that. And not to say that you won't have some resistance, because often when we're called to do things that are for our higher good, there is resistance. So there may be some resistance, but typically you can feel the excitement. You maybe get chill bumps, chicken skin as we call it here in Hawaii. You might get the angel bumps, just that confirmation that, oh yeah, this is right and true and I need to be there. So I know the angels have been telling me that they are going to be bringing this to the people that need to see this. So if you're watching this video, that is like one sign right there, right? So have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. So much love, so much aloha. Hope to see you in Maui in November.